Announcement. Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome, you sick, twisted freaks, to the Alpha Men Podcast Season 5 episode. What is this, 7? I don't even know anymore.
7, and I will tell everybody from the get-go, EV Mux is acting funny. So
yeah, well, they don't know what EV Mux is.
The program we use.
Our software is glitchy. We're hoping to not get bit by the glitch monster tonight.
Because I went to say go, and I was like, it just went back. I'm like,
There's all kinds of weird things happening, but you know what? It's showtime, and that means it's showtime. So let's go. From the granite capital of the world, my name is TJ Michaels. My partner in crime is from Trinity, North Carolina. We call him Baby Huey. His name is John Stacy. How are you, brother?
Doing good, you?
Man, what a week.
It has been an explosive week.
It has, of course, by now everyone has seen that the U.S. and Israel bombed Iran this weekend. President Trump described it as a major combat operation.
Yep.
And the Pentagon dubbed it Operation Epic Fury. I would have called it like, I don't know, Operation Iran No More, or I don't know. I don't know. I
Fair.
mean,
They're trading bombs back and forth. I mean, we are wrecking some shit by the looks.
We are, Ayatollah No More. That's what we should have called it. Iran's leader, the Ayatollah Khomeini, of course, killed in the bombings along with his wife, and she has now died. 48 high-ranking officials. Yesterday, the Iranians decided they were going to name a new leader, and they named him at 9:30 in the morning, and by 2:30 in the afternoon, we'd already killed him. So
I saw that. Then I guess like 3 hours ago, the son of this guy.
Yeah. Well, so
now.
today they held another meeting, and they were voting on who the new leader was going to be, and Israel bombed the meeting, killed all of them.
Yeah.
So look, if that doesn't tell you what our CIA does and the Mossad and Israel and the intelligence that we have on these guys, we really know exactly where they are at all times, and it's something else. The sad part of it is we have lost at least 6 U.S. troops who have been killed so far, and listen, President Trump has already said there likely will be more casualties, but how long will this last? No one really knows.
Yeah.
President Trump suggested maybe a month. But where are we? Are we at war now? Well, everybody calls it that, but not officially.
I think it's like more of a conflict. I think you said something about it, or somebody said something. I was like, I think it's a conflict on social media.
Yeah, only Congress can call it a war.
Yeah.
According to the War Powers Act, and the president has to notify them within 48 hours, which he and Marco Rubio did. Now he's got 60 days to do what he needs to do, and another 30 days to withdraw before he needs any kind of, anything from
declaration.
Yeah. So all of this stuff out there that it's an illegal this or that, it's really not.
It's not.
Quick multiple choice question, though, baby Huey, just to make sure that you're paying attention. The Trump administration has severely damaged the leadership of A, I'm going to give you multiple choice, Iran, B, Venezuela, or C, the Democratic Party.
All three?
No, the answer's C. I don't know how you can sit on the other side of this thing. 32,000 people killed in Iran in the last 3 weeks. Dissidents, a terrible terrorist regime that is the head of the snake for all terrorist activity in that part of the country. It has killed thousands and thousands of U.S. military personnel over the last, since 1979. Yeah. And, it's probably not the best time for this to happen, but it is the time that it is happening. And, Iran said today it will never surrender, but you remember the Patriots had that same attitude in the Super Bowl, and well, you saw what happened there. So I'm just saying. We thought this weekend, the biggest story of the weekend was going to be former President Bill Clinton's deposition to the House Oversight Committee, that he never visited Jeffrey Epstein's island. And, well, then for the record, I guess he also claimed he never visited Monica Lewinsky's mouth, too. So I don't know if we, believe any of that. And that's just kind of the deal. So listen, let's get this show on the road tonight. Man Court back, Red Foreman Awards, also the Married Man Survival Guide. If you're watching tonight, tell us where you're watching from in the comment section. And understand you can participate anytime, comment wherever you may be watching from, and join the show. All right, give us a like right now. Turn on the notifications bell. Subscribe. Welcome to the premiere of Season 5, Episode 7. This, my friends, is the Alpha Men Podcast.
And now, Mensplaining the News Tuesday Night Update.
And good evening. Here's what happened this week. President Trump's 108-minute State of the Union speech, the longest in history. In fact, they said it lasted so long, by the time it was done, they finished the border wall twice. That's how long it was. This week, Trump said he will release all the files about aliens and UFOs. UFO hunters have not been this excited since that girl briefly made eye contact with them. It was, yeah.
Jesus.
Bill Gates admitted to multiple affairs with Russian women this week.
Wow.
Even worse, the nickname they had for him. You know what they called him?
No.
Microsoft.
Come on.
Photos surfaced of Stephen Hawking this week, allegedly on Epstein Island with several women in bikinis, and I don't know, man. Listen, that's just the way he rolls.
Come on. That was cheesy.
Prince Andrew could spend the rest of his life in prison over in the UK. You should not feel bad for him, though, because in England, prison food is a step up.
What the hell is that?
That's some sort of English pie
Blech.
with fish heads coming out of it.
No.
What the hell is that?
I mean, I would eat it. I would eat it, but not with the eyes. Put the tail down. I'd be all right.
Yeah, I could do without the fish heads in it.
Yeah, I can do the tail, not the tail. Not the eyes.
Kind of ruins the whole thing for me. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The nuclear treaty this week between the United States and Russia expired. Don't worry if a beef breaks out between the two countries. Steven Seagal has already said he'll eat it. So,
Damn.
Yeah. Steven Seagal has really let himself go, dude.
I'd still not mess with him.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. A Russian missile attack struck an Oreo factory in Ukraine this week. I know, it's tragic. I mean, you couldn't hit the Fig Newton factory? Come on. Fig
Let's picture this here.
Strip club opened next to a children's dance school in Canada this week. That the big news from the Great White North. Moms say it's a travesty. Dads say, hey, I'll pick the kids up from class today.
Hey, yeah, man. I'll even go early.
Speaking on a related note, sex workers at a Nevada brothel this week want to form a union. They say it will be the first sex workers to unionize since the Kardashians joined the SAG.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Experts say Southern accent is slowly disappearing.
Go to South Carolina.
The same thing could be safe for Jelly Roll. Slowly disappearing. Look at him, dude.
He's lost a lot of weight.
Dude, he's lost it and Steven Seagal has found it. I mean, I'm no skinny mini, but holy cow. The Northeast course last week into this week hit with another 2 feet of snow. It breaks the previous record for powdery white accumulation set by Andy Dick's coffee table.
Oh, God. Poor Andy Dick.
And the president of Burger King this week gave out his phone number so people can complain to him about the restaurant's food directly. Dude, I hope you don't mind people calling you from the bathroom. You're going to get those calls, dude. I'm just telling you right now. That's going to happen. In showbiz news, Mumford & Sons announced a 2026 North American tour. So listen, even though the Winter Games are over, it's not all bad news for white people. Just saying. Al Pacino says he may star in a Heat sequel. In the original Heat, he referred to the cops. This time, it refers to the Afghan he uses to stay warm at night.
He was good in Heat.
He was good in Heat. Hooah!
Yeah.
The seventh Scream movie opened and came out this weekend to rave reviews. It's almost as many screams as the amount of Democrats let out during the State of the Union. I think there was like 7. I don't know. Anyway, Phil Collins nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this week. The ceremony isn't until fall, but he has already chosen a suit and tie. That was cheap. I know. I'm sorry.
Be nice to Phil Collins.
That was really cheap. William Shatner says he's releasing a heavy metal album at age 94.
What?
Yeah. It is part of his plan and mission to oldly go where no man has gone before. Yeah.
Fair.
The trailer for Toy Story 5 is out. Yes, 5.
There was 5?
Yeah.
Oh, there is 5. There's 4.
He hasn't lasted this long since you had pop Viagra. I mean, Shia LaBeouf, again, arrested this week. Another time. This time using homophobic slurs during his arrest. So listen, take everything you know about Shia LaBeouf and just keep thinking it.
Damn.
Steve Perry says he turned down an invitation to perform with Journey on their farewell tour this week. Apparently, against his own advice, he has actually stopped believing.
Stop believing that.
Tom Hanks will play Abraham Lincoln in an upcoming movie.
I thought he was playing a relative of his, or was it actually him?
I think Tom Hanks is actually a distant relative of Abraham Lincoln. And he's going to play Abraham Lincoln in an upcoming movie. In any case, the script isn't even written yet. Already won 32 Oscars.
And he's either died, he's been lost. I mean,
right? Yeah. The theme for the 2026 Met Gala, they say, will be "Fashion is Art," or "Fart" for short.
I was thinking that.
And finally, Survivor 50 kicked off this week on CBS, featuring contestants from throughout the show's history. Challenges included the usual strength and endurance tests, and also Sudoku.
Everybody's old.
That is Mensplaining the News tonight on the Alpha Men Podcast. Founding Fathers would not approve tonight, and I got to tell you, before we even get into this, I'm going to need a beer.
See, senor. It's my last for the 12-pack.
Okay. I'm doing Founders All Day IPA tonight.
I'll go more American next week.
So, that's kind of the deal.
Is there a Iranian beer?
There may be Iranian beer.
I mean, we started the show talking about Mexico.
Probably should look that up. I think the factor has been blown up, though. I don't know that you're going to get it. All right, Founding Fathers would not approve, where we imagine Ben Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington sitting around with a couple of whiskeys, watching the news and just shaking their heads so hard that their wigs fall off, I guess, tonight. Laser focused on why George, Tom, Ben, and crew would be straight up losing their powdered wigs over this current Iran situation, this clown show. And we're talking about their antics in the Strait of Hormuz. Do you know what the Strait of Hormuz is?
Is that where the tankers?
That's where the tankers go. 30% of the world's oil flows through the Strait of Hormuz. And the Iranians like to do this thing where they just go, oh, yeah, hey, we're going to close down the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, nobody can go through it.
But
now,
it's not their water.
When they do it, they're only hurting China and Russia, their allies, because that's where all their oil goes to, okay? But in any case, they're also the undisputed champ of state-sponsored terrorism. They're playing nuclear roulette. And they butchered over 40,000 of their own dissidents in the last couple of months, like it's open season on freedom. So it is true that the Founding Fathers did warn us to be wary of foreign entanglements and alliances. Washington said that in his farewell address that was likely written by Alexander Hamilton with some input from James Madison. But He said it is our true policy to steer clear of permanent alliances with any portion of the foreign world. So far, I mean, as we are now at a liberty to do it, for let me not be understood as capable of patronizing infidelity to existing engagements. That basically means is don't get caught up in stuff, right?
Yeah.
However, at that time, America was at its birth. It was not the superpower that it is today. There were no nukes. Entanglements didn't escalate in 30 seconds. It took weeks, sometimes months, for a military action to even happen. And there was plenty of time while all of that was going on for diplomacy.
Mhm.
So you can't argue that there hasn't been a tremendous effort in the area of diplomacy in the last 2 years with Iran. Actually, the last 2 decades with Iran. And you also can't argue that the current administration hasn't been consistent. Donald Trump has been saying since before he even considered running for president the first time that Iran can't have a nuclear weapon. Democrats have said it too. All of them. So let's jump into really what's going on here. First off, the Strait of Hormuz, that little skinny waterway where 30% of the world's oil squeezes through, it's like rush hour traffic. And Iran's been flexing lately, running military exercises, shutting down parts of it for, quote, safety, and threatening to block the whole thing if anyone looks at them funny. So they're seizing tankers, buzzing U.S. ships with drones, and basically acting like the neighborhood bully who parks his truck across from everyone's driveway. And I got to tell you, George Washington would be like, yeah, we're not playing this game.
Yeah.
We did a thing with the pirates of Barbary. Remember the Barbary Coast? The founders built a nation on free trade and no kings messing with commerce. That would include Iran. They'd call it piracy. And probably challenge the IRGC to a duel, but only if the IRGC shows up without hiding their proxies, behind proxies. That's the other thing. Iran, reigning, defending, undisputed #1 state sponsor of terrorism since the 80s. They fund Hezbollah rockets, arm the Houthis. Everybody you can think about, Hamas, they back them. They're the venture capitalists of chaos. Jefferson wrote, all men are created equal. He'd see this and go, these guys are equally funding explosions worldwide. The founders dealt with the Barbary pirates, shaking down ships for tribute. They sent the Navy to smack them down. Iran's the modern version of this. Same energy, bigger budget. The founding fathers would not approve of what they're doing. They'd be like, we fought a revolution so we wouldn't pay protection money to fanatics.
Yeah.
That's what Iran accepts. And then there's nuclear proliferation. Iran's been enriching uranium like it's a side hustle, stockpiling nuclear bomb grade stuff, hundreds of kilos at 60% purity, before strikes, dodging inspectors like a bad Tinder date. Even after the U.S. Israel hammered their sites last year, they started rebuilding in different places, playing cat and mouse with the IAEA. And Franklin, Benjamin, he was the electricity wizard, right? He'd be shaking his head going, I flew a kite in a storm for science. You guys are turning atoms into apocalypse toys. That's not innovation, that's idiocy. So the founders wanted a republic of reason, not rogue reactors. Does anyone actually think that a radical Sharia government like Iran wants nuclear warheads for defense?
No.
No, they want them for offense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's scary about it. Lastly is the gut punch. Iran's regime is turning on its own people. Protests erupt. They say 85% of the Iranian people do not support the government. So last year, with a crashing economy and repression, the security voices go full massacre mode. Reports from hospital and rights groups and whistleblowers over the last 2 months say almost 40,000 people were killed. in a crackdown. Thousands more arrested, kids among the dead, tortured, forced confessions on TV, death sentences flying like confetti. Madison was the Constitution architect. He would be furious. They kind of wrote checks and balances so government doesn't turn into a meat grinder for dissenters. So they risked everything for liberty, and seeing a regime slaughter tens of thousands of its own citizens for wanting basic rights, well, they'd call it the opposite of everything that they bled for. A straight up tyrannical beta move.
Yeah.
Founding fathers built America on don't tread on me, not tread on your own people while threatening the world. So Iran's combo platter of straight threats, terror funding, nuke games, and mass murder, the founding fathers would not approve. They'd be drafting a new declaration. When tyrants go full psycho, it's time for the thunder. And that's founding fathers would not approve tonight on the Alpha Men podcast.
Welcome to Man Court, where bad decisions are put on trial and common sense is the only law we pretend to follow. Step forward and plead your case. Just know the verdict was probably decided before you started talking.
All righty.
All right, Man Court is back in session. Sometimes the Honorable TJ Michaels presiding.
Thank you, Beard of Justice, Bailiff Baby Huey. You can send your domestic disputes to us. We haul them into Man Court for a ruling that'll hold up in any bar in America. All right? If you've got a problem that needs solving, you can visit any of our social media pages and drop your Man Court DM, Man Court Dilemma in a DM, and you can join the Freak Jury tonight just by commenting wherever you may be watching from and give our plaintiff your advice. Just hit the comment tab. Let's dive into tonight's case and lay down some justice here tonight. What do you say?
Yeah, sounds good. So we got what? Docket number, 260?
Mm-hmm.
And our plaintiff is Dwayne from Farmington, Missouri. Wow, people are actually watching this from Missouri. Hey. It's called The Case of the Girls' Night Fade and My Wife's Shady Parade.
All right. Plaintiff Dwayne sent this case a DM last week. He writes, TJ, John, and the Freak Jury, I am married. My name is Dwayne. I'm from the Midwest. I've been hitched 8 years, 2 kids, under 6, solid job. I'm holding frame most days, and for the most part, life is great. But here's the issue. My wife, 35, hot as hell, works part-time, goes out for a girls' night every once in a couple months. Oh, boy, I don't like where this is going. Cool, I get it. Date night for her. I handle the bedtime chaos solo. It really is no problem. Except the last 3 times she comes home hammered at 2 or 3 in the morning. Phone dead or forgot to charge. Won't say where they went after the first bar. And the next day she's all headache. Don't remember much. Last weekend she rolled in at 4 a.m. smelling like tequila and some dude's cologne. Oh, I really don't like where this is going.
Oh, boy.
I know what my own smells like. It wasn't mine. So I asked her straight up, who were you with? What bar after midnight? She flipped out. You're being controlling. It's just the girls. Why don't you trust me? Then she starts crying and saying I'm ruining her fun, and we didn't talk for 2 days.
Sounds. Let's go to the comments and
She says, he says, am I crazy for wanting details? Or is this a red flag parade? Gee, you think? I don't want to be that insecure husband, but my gut is screaming something's off. Verdict needed. Guilty of shady behavior, or am I overreacting? Help a brother out. Dwayne from Farmington, Missouri.
yeah, this could be a heated one. Hope she's not watching.
Man, oh man, oh man.
I think we should get married, Dwayne. Here, hand in the comment section.
We got to say hello to Joe tonight. Hey,
Yeah,
Joe.
and Amy.
And hi to Amy. All right, Freak Jury, what do you think about Dwayne in Farmington, Missouri? Is he overreacting? Or is this a red flag parade for his wife? We'd like to know what you think. Just comment in the comments tab. I don't like this one. I don't like this one at all. But let's look at the evidence, okay?
Yeah.
3 consecutive blackouts. Phone dies.
Michelle says nope.
Like clockwork. No check-ins. No location shares. No, hey, babe, still alive. Text. I don't like that.
You know, the clone. That's not from your gym bag.
Yeah, that's Exhibit B. And then Exhibit C, the thing that really bothers me, because all of this stuff could be a simple explanation for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could be. And I think, Dwayne, you have every right to ask the questions you're asking. But the telltale sign here for me is Exhibit C, and that's the instant flip out and the turn to you're controlling me when you're asking basic questions, like asking where the remote is, but for her whereabouts at dark 30,
Yeah.
And I mean, look, we're not talking about a single 22-year-old chick here. We're talking about a mom with responsibilities. And girls' night is fine. Hell, it's encouraged. Get out, vent, drink, dance, But when it turns into radio silence until sun up 3 times running, that's not fun. Dwayne, that's a pattern. Patterns normally don't lie, my friend. So Michelle writes, she needs to be reachable if there were an emergency with her children, for start.
That's fair. That's a good.
Very, very fair. Very fair. Listen, when it turns into ghost mode till sunrise repeatedly, that's really not fun. That's really suspicious. And the cologne, that's not girls' night cologne. That's some dude got too close cologne. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I look at the prosecution here and I think I don't think it's insecurity. I think it's pattern recognition.
Yeah.
I think if you're any kind of husband, a high value man, kind of protects his frame, his family, his peace. And if she's got nothing to hide, why the blackout protocol? Why the defensive?ness?
Yeah.
Why is she tearing into you instead of, hey, here's the bar tab screenshot, Like, now the defense may say trust your wife.
That's their side of it. I mean,
but trust is also earned, and trust ain't blind. It's not blind faith after a third vanishing act. So,
well, I mean, what's free jury? What's your call?
Guilty of yeah. Go ahead.
Say guilty of shady behavior, bounty testing, or innocent fun with bad communication. I mean, what do you think?
Oh,
It's. I mean, for me, it's like,
honestly,
let it go, have fun. But I mean, there's got to be communication occasionally.
I think this is the easiest one we've ever done, even though it sucks. Like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But all of this lines up to, hey, I'm screwing around. In my opinion,
I'm not gonna jump to that yet. I would need, yes, the clone's a little red flag.
yeah.
The not responding is a red flag, but I need a little more to it. I would give the trust a little bit more, but I'd say, listen, you gotta communicate me a little bit here. You gotta tell me what's going on. I don't need a play by play, but I need, like, once every couple hours. Hey, I'm still alive. I'm with Shelly. Blah blah blah.
Well, here's the deal. We're gonna find Dwayne. Dwayne, we're gonna find your wife guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty of shady blackout behavior, boundary testing, and deploying the classic "you're controlling" defense to dodge accountability. So the sentence will be a mandatory transparency upgrade for future girls' nights. Pre-game plan shared, no surprises, phone charged, location on, and one real talk. That kind of goes something like this. Babe, I trust you, but I don't trust random dudes at 2 a.m. All right?
Yeah.
Frame stays strong. If she fights that, the red flag parade turns into a full marching band. Time to evaluate if really the marriage is still there. So, Dwayne, you're not crazy. You're observant. Hold your frame. Communicate like a boss. And if the pattern continues, well, man court will reconvene with some harsher penalties. You know?
Yeah.
So, Michelle writes, if the fun is innocent, she shouldn't be refusing to talk about it during the evening. And that is correct. Mike, your wife's guilty. Court adjourned.
I'm pushing the button. It's not doing nothing. Oh,
Yeah.
On this week's episode of Armchair Legend, we break down sports like we're on the payroll, without ever leaving the couch. We've got bold takes, zero coaching credentials, and just enough confidence to tell the pros exactly what they did wrong. On this week's episode of Armchair Legend, we break...
One. Oh, hi.
There we go. Armchair Legends. Man, I hate stories in man court like that. Man, turns my stomach.
Yeah, it's definitely shady. It's there's a lot of red flags to it, but I mean, I wouldn't jump right to you're cheating. I would kind of try to figure it out. If I couldn't, I'd go to the bar.
All right, welcome to Armchair Legends on the Alphabet Podcast. We're talking real men, real sports, no filters, no excuses. NBC Universal's coverage of the Winter Olympics averaged 23.5 million viewers, making it the most watched Winter Olympics since 2014. They also set a record for the most footage of an FBI director chugging beers in a locker room.
Yes, he did. I think it'd be a lot more people watching the Olympics than 23 million.
Yeah. Lindsey Vonn thanked the surgeon this week that saved her leg after the crash. She also thanked Snoop Dogg for giving her something for the pain. Thanks, Snoop. Gold medal winning U.S. figure skater Alyssa Liu's hairstyle is all over the internet this week. It is trending with raccoons, I think. But yeah. 49-year-old Floyd Mayweather this week announced he and 47-year-old Manny Pacquiao have agreed to a rematch 11 years after the last fight. It's being billed as the Rumble in the retirement home.
I still would not take a punch from either one of them.
The Chicago Bears may relocate to Indiana. It's the 8 millionth most disappointing thing the Chicago Bears have done to their fans. Yeah, they're going to become the Hammond Bears.
Is it true? Like
Yeah.
it's going to happen?
Yeah, it is. The
Wow.
NFL Combine took place this week. New York Jets, that's when the New York Jets decide which college football player they'll use to blow a draft pick. Anyway, sports world finally shaking off some rust this week. First up, the NFL offseason officially in panic mode today. The franchise tag deadline, and teams didn't hold back. Jets slapped the tag on Breece Hall.
Yep.
Kind of a smart move, because letting that guy walk would be like handing your fantasy league rival a cheat code. Meanwhile, the Seahawks let Kenneth Walker III hit the open market. So if you're a running back needy team, congrats. The top prize just became available. Throw tags on stars like Kyle Pitts and George Pickens. It's clear GMs are playing keep away before the free agency explodes next week. So Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Daniel Jones, all still floating out there like bad decisions from last night's bar. So buckle up. The tampering window opens Monday, and the rumor mill is about to go nuclear. So
I hope we keep Pickens.
You are, yeah. They put the
tag
on him.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
Yeah. So switching to the hardwoods, the NBA full legit. Who's legit territory? Playoffs looming. Oklahoma City Thunder still the class of the league, sitting pretty at 47-15, looking like the team to beat in the West. Detroit's rolling at 45-14. Boston right there at 41-20. Tonight's slate has some tasty matchups. Pistons at Cavaliers. Spears with Wemby taking on the 76ers, and late night the Suns and Kings out west. If you're fading on the Lakers after that beatdown, fair, but the contenders are still really clear. Oklahoma City is in a tier by themselves right now, so don't sleep. College basketball bracket fever is real. Arizona just clinching outright the Big 12 regular season title, smothering win over Iowa State. Tommy Lloyd's got that program at humming. Duke, Michigan, UConn, Arizona, all holding number one seeds in their latest projections, with Florida and Michigan State climbing fast. Conference tourney starts soon, and the expansion talk is bubbling, okay? Some say the NCAA wants to bloat March Madness from 64 to 68 teams. And, yeah. Guys, if they ruin the perfect chaos of the 68-team field, we're all going to need therapy. You know, a lot of guys get, like, vasectomies during March Madness, just so they can watch basketball.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So stick with the underdogs and the madness we know. Forget about the 68 team. That's it for sports. If your team's not making noise, well, at least the beer's cold and the games are on. So, that is Armchair Legends tonight on the Alpha Men podcast.
And now the Red Foreman Awards, where you make dumb choices, you will win Dumbass Awards.
Dumbass. You dumbass!
Welcome to the Red Foreman Awards on the Alpha Men podcast, the only awards show where the trophy is a steel-toed boot to the ass, personally delivered by Point Place's patron saint of dumbassery himself, Red Foreman. Tonight we hand out the Golden Foremans to America's dumbest criminals and biggest morons who somehow haven't removed themselves from the gene pool yet. These people are real, who did real stupid things. So let's hand out the Foremans. The first award, the Hide and Seek Fail Golden Foreman Award, goes to 27-year-old Jonathan McMillan from Ohio. Jonathan is a genius who ran from a cop during a traffic stop, ditched the scene, and decided the best hiding spot inside a garbage truck's trash can.
I saw that.
Sanitation worker popped the hood and went, "Whoa!" Freaked out. Jonathan popped up like a jack in the box. I think we have a video of this.
Yes, we do. But we have a video. Here it comes. And it's doing the same thing. That's clear.
It's not going to play?
It's playing.
Okay,
It's just
well,
yeah, it's
we're
clear.
not going to see it. We're not going to see it.
No, it's that freaking clear thing. I don't know what's going on with EV Mux. It worked earlier before I uploaded it.
We had a video and it was really great. You would have loved it.
I'm trying to force it to make it do it. I could see it clip on my screen, but as soon as I put it on the live screen, it doesn't show.
Trust me, you would have loved it.
Maybe you can hear it. Is there even audio? There's not even audio.
Anyway,
No, whatever.
Cops spot him, chase ensues, and boom, arrested. Police nicknamed him Oscar the Grouch. How do you get caught hiding in a trash can? I don't even know. Next up, the roadkill romance gold informant. The envelope, please. Congratulations to 32-year-old Alan Osborne from Kentucky. He looks like a solid dude, does he not?
Looks stable.
That is a guy that you would take home to meet mom, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Alan was spotted on the side of the road getting way too intimate with a dead deer.
What the fuck? I was not ready for that.
911 caller said he's having intercourse with roadkill.
Bruh.
Cops roll up, pants around his knees, covered in deer fur. Yeah. Felony charge for sexual crime against animals, up to 5 years, bail $5,000. Couldn't scrape it together. Red Foreman, you'd be like, what the hell, son?
This is the worst.
Yeah.
This is the dumbass, the worst dumbass we've had on this show.
Absolutely. Boot to the ass twice. Boot to the ass twice. Absolutely.
Dumbass.
Next up, the bathroom blow gold informant. That winner is Lori Lubenstein. She is a 58-year-old elementary school teacher in Wisconsin.
Oh.
Who has been ducking into the bathroom with her purse constantly, leaving body tissues with white powder. Turns out, also doing lines of cocaine in the classroom bathroom and the teacher's lounge since August.
So that's a common thing in cold weather areas.
Must be.
Because it happened in Vermont.
It did. Lori admits just coping with family stuff.
Oh, okay. I think she's excused.
She insists she never endangered the kids. All right. So suspended, charged with possession near a school. Snort and blow at recess, I guess. You're supposed to teach the ABCs, not how to hide a habit, dude. So, please. We're moving on. The Chicken Fight Fury Gold Informant Award tonight goes to Ashley Murph from your state of North Carolina, John.
Charged with third-degree assault. Okay.
She is 42 and also an elementary school teacher.
All right.
She was on Valentine's Day at Sam's Club. She got into a dispute over the rotisserie chickens.
Well, I mean, those are damn good.
She had one, but she needed more than one. And they were out, except for the elderly woman standing next to her, holding two more chickens. And she offered to buy the extra chickens from the elderly shopper. And when the woman said no, Murph dropped a racial slur twice. The argument heats up. The victim tries to snap a pic. And then, bam, Murph punches her in the face.
She's clearly a lunatic.
Suspended with pay, third-degree assault charge over rotisserie chickens.
Oh, Lord. You got to clip this episode. This is bad. This
threw
is
hands
bad.
like a toddler. Threw hands like a toddler over cooked meat.
So we have a guy who hides in the trash can. We have a guy who fucks deer. We have a blowing teacher and a chicken fighting teacher.
It was a hell of a week this week, let me tell you.
Wow.
Normally, I only have 5. I think I have 7 this week because I couldn't cut them down.
Wow. Okay,
Next,
what's next?
the Whippet Wreck Golden Foreman.
Oh, no.
The envelope, please. The winner is 47-year-old in Sebastopol, California. Now, they have not named this gentleman, but he crashed his Land Rover at an unsafe speed while high on whippets.
Who hasn't been there?
And if you don't know what whippets are, nitrous from whipped cream, okay? That was a pretty accurate sound effect there.
I may have tried a whippet or 10 in my day.
Anyway, he plowed through a curb, bank, sign, trees, parking lot, slammed into a brick wall. You can see the car's pretty much totaled.
Yeah.
He's trapped inside the vehicle. Does he call for help? Nah. He just kept huffing whippets inside the trackage until the cops yanked him out.
I mean, what else
They were literally trying to pull him out of the car, and he was still doing whippets.
Yeah, I mean, he's already screwed. He wants to go out with a bang.
DUR charge. And you wrecked your ride and kept sucking gas like a vacuum. So
Dumbass.
you're dumber than a bag of hammers, son.
Dumbass.
That's all there's to it. The Spider Inferno Golden Foreman this week goes to Sean McDermott.
Spider what?
The Spider Inferno Golden Foreman.
Oh, no.
Sean is a 36-year-old resident of Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania.
Oh, your home state.
Yeah. And he had a problem. His townhouse was full of spiders. Creepy, crawly spiders. His solution? I'm just going to light multiple small fires all day to kill them. So he puts a love seat on one smoldering pile, keeps relighting, fire spreads, torches his place and 3 neighbors. He then flees in a U-Haul, later arrested in New York City for hit and run. Arson charges galore. And you set your house on fire for spiders, dude? Did you ever hear of pest control?
I mean, probably cheaper to get pest control over burning 3 houses down.
Our final award tonight is the movie Money Bail Golden Foreman. And it goes to Felicia Howard, 39, of Kentucky. Now, just a tip, if you ever have a friend that gets arrested and needs bail money,
Yeah.
you probably shouldn't try to bail them out using counterfeit bills.
Dumbass.
See, Felicia tried to bail someone out of jail with $1,400 in fake $100 bills. $100 bills. They were so fake that they were clearly marked motion picture use only on the front of them. Of course, folks at the jail kind of spot that stuff instantly. So now she's joined her buddy behind bars on felony forgery. Jail's not running a film set, dumbass.
Dumbass.
There's a lot of dumbasses this week.
That's the Red Foreman Awards tonight on the Alpha Men Podcast.
Fists in the air again. Crank it to time. Steel boots on the runway. Jet flames paint the dawn. Stars I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
You could have prelude that video to that intro. I mean, whew.
I could watch things blowing up like all day.
Yeah, then have Kevin James scream all that at a race.
I really could. That intro is more exciting than the race this past weekend.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know why NASCAR. Like, look, I want some road course races, but I don't know why all of a sudden, like, we got to have like 18 road courses on the schedule. Like, I don't get it.
Because TV wants road courses.
Yeah, but you know what? The viewers are down for road courses.
I get you.
You know, the tickets are harder to sell for road courses.
Yeah.
There's less money in the road courses.
Well, Brad Keselowski, he made a statement earlier this week about it, saying that it's hard as an owner to get sponsors to get, corporate stuff. I mean, it's you're froze.
What do you mean I'm froze?
You're froze. You like this? I don't know if you can see me, but they still hear you. So
okay, well,
yeah,
maybe I'll freeze here in a second.
Probably, but yeah. So Tyler Reddick did a three-peat, which is unheard of in NASCAR since 1943, 44, or 1944, 1964, 65, whatever it was. So
yeah, cue the people with the tinfoil hats. They're saying it's a big conspiracy. Michael Jordan goes after NASCAR this summer, and there's a big court case and lots of bad blood and the whole 9 yards, and they settle, and Michael Jordan wins. And I've seen more than one person say, "Well, was that part of the deal in the settlement that Tyler?"
I will tell you, there's some shady shit can happen sometimes. Like calls are made are weird, but that's the guy who's worked in race control to the ground. There's too many people involved in inspection.
Yeah.
Unless
honestly, does anybody believe that if NASCAR was going to cut a deal with Michael Jordan to have one of his drivers win the first 3 races of the season, that it wouldn't be Bubba Wallace? I mean, come on.
Money buys a lot in NASCAR, but in reality, no. I mean, in fairness, it'd be nearly impossible. But like I said, the inspection part of it alone, there's too many people involved to inspect that car, each car, every week, where there's no way. And the only way we and Pete were talking about this, the only way I could see if it was a conspiracy is if they told 23XI to put in, something in their engine or something, for the better suspension or something like that.
Right.
And then tell inspection, okay, we're going to look at the rear end this week and shocks. That's the only way I could see that remotely happening. But I know the integrity of these guys, and I don't see it happening. Now, like I said, there's been times where calls have been made in the tower. And I'm like, shit, that seemed like it was kind of a favorite thing to do, but whatever.
You think I should jump out and jump back in quick?
Go ahead and try. I can see it, Doc.
You keep talking about NASCAR. I'll be right back.
I don't know anything about NASCAR.
Yeah.
He's gone. Okay. So, no, but NASCAR is not scamming. Yes, it's entertainment. There's some calls I've seen that should have waited on a caution or something like that. But again, they're human up there, just like I'm human down here. And our teacher's talking. You're moving. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, so it's a fine line where it'd be really hard to make it happen. So yeah, Tyler Reddick did three-peat. Let's see what he does next week when he comes into. I think they're going to Phoenix, but we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
But so other things happened in that race. Bowman, it was hotter than shit there, I guess, and Bowman did not feel well. So they asked Matt Schneider. He was helping Jamie Little as a pit road reporter if he could come down and run Bowman's car.
Yeah, he was spotting for Jamie Little, who was reporting on pit road,
Yeah.
and ended up jumping in the car.
Yeah. I mean, that's unheard of. That's insane.
Yeah.
But
That's like Carolyn Levitt during the press briefing for the White House every afternoon calling me and going, "Hey, TJ, will you jump up here? And I got the flu."
yeah.
You
So
know?
what happened is his cooling suit and helmet failed. And
Well, there were a bunch of guys that happened to, right?
Same thing happened to AJ Allmendinger right here. He finished the whole race.
We thought we killed AJ on Sunday.
Yeah, it was.
Actually, Fox, the funniest part was like when they got him out of the car, Fox focused in on him for like a tenth of a second, and you could tell somebody went, get another shot quick, because they weren't sure if he was, wasn't dead.
I mean, those cars will on a hot day. I've heard and I've seen some of the stats on the in-car shit. 130, 140 degrees continuously.
Yeah.
So those guys are sitting in a fire suit and a helmet with gloves and in a hot ass car.
Well, that's why they all work out. Like Mark Martin used to work out like 3 times a day the whole night. I mean,
half these race car drivers, if not 3/4 of them,
have
more endurance and more strength than any NFL.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how guys like Jimmy Spencer did it. You know what I mean?
I'm proud of that guy. He was a fat guy.
Jimmy Spencer was a fat guy. Like how does Jimmy Spencer get through all of that? But from Berwick, Pennsylvania, by the way, which is where I grew up. So
it was a hot race. But like I said, those guys, they're used to those temperatures. But at some point, your body's going to give out. So, but AJ's okay.
Did you see the pictures of the new Dodge car?
I did not yet.
Okay. I sent it to you.
Oh, sorry.
So, yeah. I sent it to
you did send it. Yeah, I saw that earlier.
It looks pretty hot. Although it looks just like a Camaro and a Mustang because it's the same generation car, but the nose is different.
Oh, that's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It's got that Dodge front end, though.
It does have a Dodge front end. But
it definitely has the rest of it is that Ford Mustang and Camaro look.
You can Google it right now. They released pictures of it. The Dodge Cup car, which is coming, 27?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah. So there's pictures of it out there floating around, and that's the deal. So where anything else? I mean,
only thing I was going to share it, but I was like with the whole Chase Briscoe and his crew chief flipping out at each other.
Mm-hmm.
At Coda, when you pull into Coda down pit road, it's immediate hard left. I can do all those tracks by heart. Immediate hard left to go into the garage for the cup.
Oh, he got lost going through the garage area.
And his crew chief's like, "You need to read a fucking map." So, I mean, yeah, you got to study where your stuff is. But when you're on that track, I'm not a race car driver whatsoever, but when you're on that track, all you're thinking about is how many turns you got to hit and when you got to hit them out of road course. You don't give a shit about the parking lot.
Yeah. I'm not a race car driver either, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. So,
so they're heading to Phoenix. They're heading out to the West Coast, swing Phoenix, probably Vegas, and then they'll probably come back to the East Coast or somewhere. Actually, probably, I'm guessing they'll be like Midwest, Kansas or something by now, based off the schedule being in March.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's all I got. Red flag rants. I mean, besides Reddick being 3-time, there hasn't been much controversy or real excitement this season yet.
I think if NASCAR was going to fix something in favor of Michael Jordan, the first African-American NASCAR team owner, that the guy who would win 3 in a row would be Bubba Wallace. It would just make sense that would be in NASCAR's interest and everything else. And that's all the further I'm going to go on that. It's not a.
You make a good valid point there, but the problem is, how NASCAR people are. They would be like, "Oh, it'd be a racist crap."
I will say this: Bubba Wallace needs to stop pouting after the race because his teammate won.
He's passionate, though. I mean, just like Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is the same way. He'd get all pissed off.
Yeah.
I'll give Bubba and Kyle Busch were probably one of two most passionate drivers I've seen out there.
I think Brad Keselowski with a broken leg in a road race, one of the most difficult road courses on the circuit, finished 10th this weekend.
Did he do the whole race?
Yeah, did the whole
Nice.
thing.
I didn't watch the race, as you can tell.
Yeah, he was running 20th for like the whole race, but at the end he came back and I think he got a top 10 out of it.
I'm still bitter. I can't watch racing yet.
Yeah.
I'll eventually get there. I'm just still bitter about the whole thing.
That's Red Flag Rants tonight on the Alpha Men podcast.
Wussy.
All righty. Who's the biggest wuss tonight? It's that time again, the moment you've all been waiting for, the segment that proves once and for all that no matter how tough we act, we're all just one bad sneeze away from crying uncle. And we each have two embarrassing moments, not the most masculine moments of the week, that we're going to share with you, and you get to vote. So you can vote for who's the biggest wuss wherever you're watching tonight in the comment section. And I will go first tonight because we are all tied up.
Yep.
Tally board says
2-2.
2-2. You were the biggest week 2 weeks, and I was the biggest wuss 2 weeks. So I was the biggest wuss last week. So I'll start out. Friday night, I'm freezing.
Yeah.
Okay. I fire up the electric blanket on the couch.
Pussy.
High setting, full send. And I'm watching that television show on Netflix that you told me to watch, the Survivor thing.
Oh, does this how you like it now?
Dude, I'm addicted. Designated Survivor with Kiefer Sutherland.
Yes.
I'm like addicted.
So I'm the type of guy, off topic, I'm the type of guy that doesn't watch like the same show over.
Yeah.
But I've watched Days of Saver 3 different times now in the last like 3 years.
Well, I was a huge 24 fan, so I'm like completely into this.
I love it.
And so I'm watching it and I fall asleep.
Yeah.
The blanket is cooking.
Oh, no.
All right. I wake up at 3 a.m. I'm drenched in sweat. My heart's pounding like I just ran a marathon. I'm convinced I'm having a heart attack. Turns out I just freaking slow cooked myself like a human pot roast. Right. So now I'm stripping down into boxers and I open the front door. It is -8 outside Friday night.
It's been cold up there. I'll weather for you all.
All right. And I'm in the front door, like standing there, like I'm standing in front of the freezer after you mow the grass, right? And chugging ice water like I'm hungover, like a college kid. So that was embarrassing moment number one. You ever almost slow cook yourself alive with an electric blanket?
I've never used an electric blanket in my life.
Yeah.
I'm not old enough yet. My wife uses them.
Yeah.
Most I do is tell her turn the damn thing off. It makes making the couch hot. So
anyway,
all right, what do I got? What was it? Tuesday.
I told my wife I was like, nothing in the crock pot for the next week. It brings back too many bad memories.
Oh, sitting on the couch sweating to death. I've done that, but I've been drunk and hungover. What was it? Tuesday night? Oh, the classic socks and hardwood floor, situation. Yeah.
I like where this is going already.
Yeah. I was carrying some laundry up from the basement stairs. I had that one slick spot top. Feet go out from under me like I'm on ice skates.
Yeah.
I slid down 5 steps on my ass. Arms flailing, laundry flying everywhere. My arms in the heat, the bottom of the in a big old thud shook the house.
Yeah.
Sat there for a solid 15, 20 seconds. Just stunned. And I yelled, "I'm okay," to no one. Emily's upstairs. What's that noise? Me? Nothing. Just reorganizing. As I slowly get up and pick my tailbone because it's still sore. So, yeah.
All right.
It was the most prime moment.
All right. Sunday, wife comes home from the grocery store. she asked me if I wanted to go. I'm like, no, I want to watch the race. I should have gone to the grocery store. The race was boring. And she goes, can you bring the groceries in? And so in my average, I want to make as few trips as possible, masculine, I can handle it kind of attitude.
Mhm.
6 bags from Price Chopper I'm trying to carry into the house at the same time.
Box of pasta.
Just to prove that I can, you know?
Yeah.
And I get up the first set of stairs onto our front porch, and I'm going towards the door, and the plastic in the bag rips.
Mhm.
And next thing I know, eggs are exploding. There's a container of milk geysering across the porch. Apples rolling into the snow. And I'm standing there looking at it frozen, like, ugh. And now I'm chasing fruit like a deranged Easter bunny across my lawn.
In the snow.
They have a video of it, but was one of my proudest moments. That's for sure.
So next time, carry 5 bags.
Yeah, probably 4.
Yeah, that's strong, buddy. You're
Those grocery bags they give you at the grocery store, they suck, man. It's like whoever designs those is like, I'm going to make sure these bitches break. Like they want the things to break on you. So, yeah. Anyway.
All right. Well, Sunday. I was craving some popcorn watching the show with Emily.
Yeah.
So I threw the bag in the microwave, set it for 3 minutes because, well, extra crispy.
Right.
I smell smoke. I go yanking it out. Bag is black, like just black.
Oh God!
Kitchen smells like a tire fire.
Yeah.
I'm panically waving the towel at the smoke alarm, just trying to get to stop, like fighting bees. Alarm's blaring. Clue's losing her mind. Emma comes running. What did you do? I'm like, gourmet char.
And here's I can almost guarantee how this went. Your wife went and got another pop of popcorn.
Yep.
Put it in the microwave for the recommended time.
Mm-hmm.
Popped it, but you took the bag that you burnt to smithereens because you were too proud, and you sat and ate like charcoal.
I still taste it.
See, that's just stubbornness right there. That's what that is.
That is.
All right. So we got me crockpotting myself with the electric blanket, thinking I'm having a heart attack. We got John launching himself down the stairs in socks on the hardwood floors with a basket of laundry.
Yeah.
We got the grocery bag episode with me on Sunday, and we've got the popcorn episode with John on Sunday. So who is the biggest wuss? You can vote right now at in the comments tab wherever you may be watching.
I was like, where? We have a website now?
Yeah. So I don't know. If I had to pick one, being like Switzerland. See, my first the cooking myself like a pot roast, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
Like socks on the hardwood floors, that's clumsy. 6 bags of groceries from Price Chopper, that's stubborn and clumsy. And popcorn in the microwave at 3 minutes, that's dumb.
If nobody's gonna vote, I can figure it out for us.
Okay.
There you go. Look at your screen.
What do we got? Oh, we're gonna do it as a tie?
Yeah.
All right, here's the deal. We're going to clip this from the show. We're going to put it up on our Facebook page. We're going to let people vote this week on what they think, and we'll have an answer next week. How about that?
There you go.
That's Who's the Biggest Wuss tonight on the Alpha Men podcast.
Married Man's Survival Guide is your playbook for staying alive in a world where you're always wrong, even when you're right. We'll teach you how to pick your battles, apologize strategically, and survive marriage with your sanity, snacks, and TV remote intact.
Gentlemen, diving into the ultimate survival manual, the Married Man's Survival Guide, because let's be real, if you're married, you're not just surviving a relationship, you're surviving a full contact sport with no timeouts, no refs, and penalties that last longer than a Pats game in overtime. So we've got 5 fresh tips this week to help you navigate married life. Tip number 1, the quick errand trap. All right? Okay. When she says, I'm just running in for one thing, grab a cart.
And we never
every time.
One thing.
Every time. Last week she said, just milk at Price Chopper. 45 minutes later, we're pushing a cart of random crap. Plants, throw pillows, some fancy cheese I didn't even know existed. She debates between 2 identical candles. I tried to help by saying, hey, we don't need any more candles. That didn't end well. So survival tip, cart equals surrender. No cart equals you're walking home with a gallon of milk and regret. Okay?
Fair.
Hey, Cody, tip number 2, the dinner minefield. Never answer the question, what do you want for dinner? Don't have an actual opinion. Because she asks and you're going to say, hey, steak sounds good. And then she's going to sigh like you suggested arson. Okay? Turns out she wanted tacos. But she didn't say it. Mm-hmm. Now you're the bad guy for reading her mind wrong. Okay? Pro move? What do you want for dinner? Whatever you want, babe. I'm easy. Okay? Then silently pray that it's not kale salad again. Okay? Or quinoa.
What?
Quinoa.
The hell's that?
You don't want to know. It's like eating gravel. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Last time I deviated, we ate the compromise pasta. Half her veggies, half my meat, 0 happiness. Okay? So just never, ever have an actual opinion on what do you want for dinner. Tip number 3, the gift-giving gauntlet.
Ow.
The quicker you understand that anniversaries are a trap, the better off you'll be. Mm-hmm. I once bought flowers, chocolates, and a nice card. Classic. She opened it. She smiled. Then she says, this is sweet, but remember that I wanted a new blender? I didn't remember. Turns out hinting means mentioning it once 6 months ago. Okay? Now every gift comes with a pop quiz. Survival hack, keep a secret note on your phone. Okay? Titled Wife's Want List. Update it religiously. If you forget you're buying a blender, you're sleeping on the couch with the dog again. And never, ever, ever, regardless of what holiday it is or anniversary or whatever, and even if she says she wants it, never buy your wife a vacuum cleaner for anything. That was a shitty Christmas.
Well, I bought my wife one for Christmas 2 years ago. She still uses it.
Tip number 4. The just one more thing escalation. Okay? It's innocent sounding, right? Just one more thing. She'd have grabbed the mail on the way in, and then, hey, while you're up, can you take the trash out? Oh, and since the bin's full, can you bring in the recycling? Oh, and by the way, the dog needs to go out too. Can you take him with you? What started as a 30-second mailbox check becomes a full perimeter patrol. In sub-zero temps if you're in Vermont like me. Okay?
Michelle asked for a vacuum for Christmas. She knows what she wants.
I know. And my wife wanted one too. Until she told other people that I bought her a vacuum cleaner for Christmas. And then she quickly realized that she didn't want a vacuum cleaner for Christmas.
This is fair.
Okay. So you're out there juggling trash bags, dog leashes, recycling bins, frostbite, while she's inside with her hot tea. Okay. Set a hard limit. I'll do the mail. That's the freebie tonight. Anything after that, you negotiate like Trump. It's a treaty. All right. All right. One more thing equals one more favor tomorrow. Keeps the mission creep in check. I'm just saying. Finally, tip number 5. The silent treatment negotiation. When the silent treatment hits, a lot of guys panic. Don't panic. Negotiate. She goes quiet after I forgot to take out the trash. I try apologizing with words. Big mistake. Because words escalate things. Better play? Bring coffee, say nothing, do the dishes quietly. She cracks after 20 minutes. All right? Fine, you're forgiven. All right? Silence, golden, until it's weaponized. Brew the peace offering first. All right? Field tested, right here in the Green Mountains. These 5 tips, not from some books, they're scars from the front lines. And if you're married and still breathing, you're winning. So drop your own survival horror stories in the comments, and always remember in the end, happy wife, happy life.
Amen.
The views, jokes, opinions, and hot takes shared on this podcast are for entertainment purposes only and are not filtered, softened, or approved for sensitivity. If you are offended, uncomfortable, or triggered by blunt humor, sarcasm, or unqualified opinions, that's on you, not us. We are not responsible for hurt feelings, and listening is a choice. Proceed at your own risk.
All right, fellas, buckle up. It's unfiltered and unqualified time where we wrap the show with zero expertise and full send on the hot take. And this week, the last scraps of the Green New Deal slush fund finally got gutted. Okay, in the latest budget deal. Billions that were earmarked for ocean windmills that nobody asked for, electric car chargers in the middle of cornfields, DEI consultants to teach squirrels about equity and inclusion, and solar panel grifters are now being clawed back or redirected to actual stuff. And before we go any further, there's no one out there, no one, who's walking around going, hey, you know what I really want? Dirty air and dirty water and a dirty place to live. So save your sanctimonious crap for somebody else. Okay? We want the money spent on real things, like roads that don't look like Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
Bridges that don't collapse if a truck sneezes on them. And some actual border security so we don't pretend that defense is virtual. So the left is this week losing their minds harder than a vegan at a steakhouse. They're on X screaming, climate genocide. Republicans are killing the planet. It's ecocide. Meanwhile, we're all like looking forward to that $30 a month off the electric bill, you know, and the idea that we shouldn't have to sell a kidney to heat the house during the winter time. I remember these are the same people that sold you inflation was transitory, while eggs cost more than a date night, and are now crying that we're stopping the money printer for green pork barrel programs is criminal. So We were always subsidizing rich people's Teslas while regular dads were choosing between groceries and gas. Really is kind of peak clown world situation. The punchline is the coastal elites who fly private jets to climate conferences and then lecture you about carbon footprints. They're furious that working families might keep a few extra dollars instead of funding their pet projects.
Those pictures were taking forever. I was like pushing the buttons.
For regular married Joes who are grinding overtime, paying the mortgage, raising kids, who eat like linebackers, coaching youth hockey in 10 below wind chill, this is a straight up W this week. Less corporate welfare, lower energy costs, more money in the wallet for ammo, steaks, Christmas presents, and maybe finally fixing that leaky faucet without a government grant application. So raise a beer, black coffee, to budgets that put American families first instead of a climate change hoax. Libs, you can keep wailing about the children and the grandchildren. We'll keep feeding ours real food and keeping the lights on without begging China for batteries. And that's going to do it for the Alpha Men Podcast, Season 5, Episode 7. If you loved it, tell your friends. If you hated it, tell your friends anyway and argue about it. Either way, we'll be back next Tuesday night at 8, because we're just getting warmed up. And in the words of the Beverly Hillbillies, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, y'all.
All right, Alpha Pack, that's all the damage we're legally allowed to do tonight. If you're offended, confused, clutching your pearls, or Googling, is it normal to agree with idiots? Perfect. Mission accomplished. This has been the Alpha Men Podcast, where opinions are loud, facts are optional, and HR would have tackled this before the intro music even finished. Thanks for hanging out, cracking a beer, or 3, and pretending you learned something while we aggressively learned absolutely nothing. Smash like, subscribe, share it with that friend who gets kicked out of family dinners. And remember, if common sense were common, half this country would be unemployed, and this show would not exist. Now, we've got to go explain to our wives why we said that, swear it was for the show, and sleep on the couch like real men. Until next time, same idiots, same chaos, 0 filters, 0 apologies, and absolutely no refunds.